The move is part of effort to address growing concerns over the increasing presence of non-Ghanaian street dwellers and potential human trafficking. At the end of the operation, the Ghana Immigration Service (GIS) removed 2,241 street children and their guardians from the streets of Accra. Assistant Commissioner of Immigration Michael Amoakwata, Head of Public Affairs, disclosed that all the arrested immigrants are currently undergoing profiling and medical screening before being repatriated to their respective home countries.
An operation that had been sanctioned by the Comptroller General of the service to raid the streets of Accra of foreign beggars and also to disrupt networks of criminal elements, and then also to repatriate all undocumented beggars in collaboration with their respective embassies in the country. And then we are to ensure that this operation is conducted in a very humane way, in consonance with our core value of respecting the human rights of every individual, be it a Ghanaian or a foreign national. All these persons are currently undergoing profiling. When they arrived, we had various tents set up and officers. We have the GIS clinic on standby to conduct medical screening for any of them, especially children.
While several of the arrested migrants argue that their presence in Ghana is driven by extreme circumstances back home, some Ghanaians express support for the action taken by the Immigration Service.
So I strongly agree with the Ghana Immigration Service for implementing this, because they being in the country, it's not by like you giving the money, that's the problem, but it's like giving them the money serves them to bring more kids to come back for the money, and this is not fair for and not okay for the health of the kids.
About these people, there's nothing wrong concerning about what they've done like this. It is right for them to go because living on the streets and some of them are homeless. So with this, if the government doesn't send them back to their country, it can be a whole burden and expenses on the government expenditure.
So actually, it's very advisable for them to take such a bold decision. For me in person, actually, whenever I find myself in the street, they begin to get into me asking for money. And I think they taking that bold decision will stop these things that goes on the street whenever I find myself on the street. So this is my take on what the Immigration Service has done.
Assistant Commissioner Amoakwata further explained that the crackdown aims to dismantle criminal networks exploiting vulnerable migrants and that the Immigration Service are in talks with several embassies across the continent to facilitate the repatriation of their nationals.
Buses are ready to convey them to their various destinations. We are in talks again with some of the embassies of these nationals, and they fully support what we are doing. Some of them, a couple of years back, conducted such exercises on their own. So we have their backing. And if any embassy, for that matter, will want to remove their nationals by air or whatever that means, the service is really ready to support such an effort.
Authorities emphasize that this operation is only the beginning of nationwide effort to tackle illegal residency and protect vulnerable groups. Andy Opondinchi, ABC News Ghana.